Hi guys, and welcome to another video from me, Rummerfield. I've got Charlie with me today.
Hello.
This is a bit of an experimental thing we're doing. This is a live commentary. We're doing this over Skype while recording. So yeah, and we were planning on doing this yesterday, but it was rather late when we got home from what we're going to talk about in the video, and we couldn't really speak loud enough, so it wouldn't have come out brilliantly. And yeah, it wasn't really great, so we decided to come on today and do it. But our topic today is the Bourne Legacy. We went and saw that yesterday, and when we got in, it was about 10 past 12, I want to say, so it was pretty late. We couldn't really talk as loud as we are now to make sure we get a clear commentary. So, what's your thoughts on the Bourne Legacy, Charlie?
Well, I was pleasantly surprised by the film. Some people, I've heard a couple of reviews, they didn't think too much of it. I actually thought it was quite good. I was expecting it to ruin the series. I'm quite a big fan of the original three Bourne films. I haven't actually read the book, so I guess I can't call myself the biggest fan, but I did really enjoy the movies. I was expecting, because it wasn't a direct tie-on from the Bourne Legacy, it didn't have from the Bourne Legacy from the original Bourne films, and the fact they didn't have Matt Damon there, it might just be a naff sequel, but actually I did quite enjoy it. It was quite well done. It wasn't trying to be a direct sequel. It was aware that it was kind of a tie-on. It kind of created a new storyline altogether almost, and it was different from the original three. It was different. It had posed a different antagonist in it.
Yeah.
Aaron Cross.
Anybody that hasn't seen the trailer and is wondering who the new main character is, if you've seen Mission Impossible, it's the guy from there. I'm sure he's done some other big. I believe he was in the Avengers as well.
Yeah.
So he's not exactly an unknown star.
I know,
so
he's been in a fair few things now.
His credentials were never doubted before he went into the film. I think it was just when you have a guy who played Jason Bourne as well as Matt Damon did, you're going to struggle to live up to expectation. And in my opinion, he did definitely live up to expectation. He did well. He brought a different aspect to Jason Bourne, or not to Jason Bourne, but the Bourne films in general. He was more tactical about things. Jason Bourne would just beat everyone up and just wouldn't worry about it, and it seemed like he was indestructible and nobody could touch him. But this guy, he got injured a couple of times. He seemed like he never rushed into anything. It was all tactically done. We're not going to give any spoilers away, obviously. We know that people will want to go and see this, but I will say there's probably going to be a sequel, which is good. Sounds like there is going to be a sequel, which is going to be good, I imagine, if he can keep up and they can keep the storyline fresh. So that's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, any other movies you've seen recently, Charlie, that you want to talk about?
Well, I did see Ted the last weekend. The weekend before that, I can't exactly.
I saw that online. I went off Family Guy. I assume a lot of people. Well, I know everybody's heard of Family Guy. I got the box sets on DVD, but I didn't really enjoy them. I think it was 1 to 8 I got on DVD, and I haven't enjoyed it since. So that's just my opinion. But Ted was, for me, the reason why I say that is because I actually enjoyed Ted, which was a surprise because I don't enjoy Family Guy anymore. But I believe Charlie was saying to me yesterday that he said the jokes weren't recycled like they are on Family Guy sometimes, which is good. It was a whole new content in that film, and I really enjoyed it. I think Mark Wahlberg played a fantastic part in that film.
Yeah, I mean, I really did enjoy Ted. I thought it was quite a funny film. It wasn't side-splitting funny, but it was fun throughout. There wasn't parts of it where you was just sitting there bored. Every minute was kind of just with a smile on your face, if you get what I mean. It was a good film, and it did very well in the box office. It overtook Batman eventually. So,
which is a nice segue into the topic of Batman, which I don't think anybody can dispute was always going to be a good film. Did you feel it met up to expectations and exceeded it, or do you reckon it was just always going to struggle to match to what The Dark Knight was?
Well, I don't think it was as good as The Dark Knight. I mean, in The Dark Knight, you featured two of Batman's most iconic villains, Two-Face and, of course, the Joker. So it was always hard to top that. But I still did think that Stallone did a fantastic job. I really did enjoy The Dark Knight Rises. It was very well done. There are a couple of twists and turns throughout the film that even I wasn't expecting.
I'll open this door quickly, by the way.
Yeah, that's cool, mate. Yeah, I thought it was very well done. A very fun movie. It didn't feel like it was too long. There was quite a good length of it, and
Tom Hardy surprised me. I don't know about you, but I went onto the IMDb afterwards and saw some of the films he's played in. He's played in some really gritty English action movies like Bronson and stuff like that, where he's really British and is in prison for the whole time, and then he comes and plays a part like Bane and just acts superbly. He just nailed it. Really did. Really surprised me. I didn't even know that he was Bane, to be honest with you. I found out afterwards. I'm probably the one out of the loop here, but I didn't really know he was Bane. I just knew that Bane was the main character.
yeah.
Yeah,
hard
I
to
know
tell
you're a
with the mask.
huge Batman fan. I'm sure if anybody wants to see some tips and tricks on Arkham City or Arkham Asylum, I don't think you have Arkham Asylum anymore, do you?
I currently do at the moment.
Oh, you do. So if you guys want any tips and tricks off that, I'm sure Charlie would oblige pretty easily. He's very good at that game. He spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
So sure, if you're struggling with anything, he will do it. I believe you got 1000 G on both, or the maximum gamer score, whatever that'll be.
I'm missing 2 achievements in Arkham City now. I've just got to go through and do all the challenges again with Robin. And so having to do them all with Batman, then all with Catwoman, then all with Nightwing. And now I'm just finding the effort to do it with Robin because the challenge does get a bit repetitive. But I will do them eventually.
Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to think of what else we can talk about. Really, the film. Do you like going to cinema? It's a bit of a random topic, but do you prefer going to cinema, or do you just prefer to watch it at home, in the comfort of your own home?
I actually love going to cinema. It's one of my favourite things to do, really. I mean, if I want to go out, I'll just go and go see a movie. There's nothing better for me. And just sit there, relax, and catch some flicks.
I agree. I think I understand people that want to sit at home and enjoy movies at home. I can understand that. And obviously, cinemas are not cheap either, really. I mean, we got our tickets for £4 yesterday, which was a bit of a deal because I think it was the Tuesday offer. So that was a bit of a bargain, but taking £7, especially the amount of great films coming out, you're going to be spending a lot of money a month to go cinema. So people that wait for DVD, I think they're clever when it comes to saving their money.
Mm.
It may cost a little bit more than the ticket when it comes out, but it's there for you to watch again and again and again, which I think's good. But yeah, we're quite a way through this video. We're going to obviously split this in parts. We can't just upload this whole game. Anything else you want to add, Charlie?
Feel free to subscribe, guys. Rate the video. Probably thought it was crap, but if you liked it, then that's good. Feel free to leave any comments on what you'd like to see from us. We're in the starting channel, so we'd like as much advice as we can get. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you, guys, and we will see you in the next part.